to attend my class. It is for your own good.
And this guy starts talking to me, and it turns out he works for a buyer at Bloomingdale's, and there happens to be an opening in his department. So I gave him my phone number, and he's going to call me this weekend to see if he can get me an interview.
What, so this guy's helping you for no apparent reason? And he's a total stranger?
Yeah, his name is, Mark something.
Oh, sounds like Mark something wants to have some sex. I'm just saying, I mean, why else would he just, swoop in out of nowhere for no reason?
To be nice?
Hey, Joey, are men ever nice to strange women for no reason?
No, only for sex.
Thank you.
Leykis 101 for those of you new to our program. For example, if you are new to our program in Akron, let's say, or if you've just started tuning in. Leykis 101 is an on-air adult education course. This is a classroom setting here. I am your professor, and what I do here is I teach men how to get more tail for less money. I'm a professor of trim. Among my credentials, I am a licensed interpreter. I can interpret women into English. And in my spare time, for those of you checking my curriculum vitae, I am an amateur gynecologist. So I think I've got the credentials to do this job. Class is in session every week at this time. This is when we all get together, and men are enlightened on some of the basics of dating. And women figure out finally the mysteries behind the enigma. That is man. And the enigma is this simple, ladies. There is no enigma. What we say is what we mean. Except I love you when our flies are unzipped. That's about the only thing we say that we don't mean. Other than that, men are simple. I'm hungry, I'm horny, I'm thirsty. That's a man, and there's no hidden meaning in any of that. What does he mean by that? Women are very big on that because women speak in code. This is a good time to review some of the basics of Leykis 101. Those of you new to the show may have some questions, and the professor is here to help. There's always new members in the classroom, new people transferring in. Some people take the course and plan to take the final. Others simply audit the course. But the final in this classroom is when you take what you've learned in the classroom out into the field. The final is a lab. And you come back to the professor with the results of your lab work. Then you share it with the rest of the class. Yeah, I'll show you a test tube. You're right about that. Exactly. So some of the basics, guys, in case you're new to Leykis 101. First and foremost, Leykis 101 teaches the 3 strikes you're outlaw. We're not talking about criminal behavior here. We are talking about dating. If you go out with a woman 3 times and she does not put out, you kick her the hell out. You toss her like a used Kleenex and you move on. A hard and fast rule. Never spend more than $40 on a date. Spend $0 if you can. Never lavish a woman with money. Never buy a woman flowers until your first wedding anniversary. Ever. That's a given. That also goes for gifts, okay? Trinkets, jewelry, right? You never give that stuff until you have a serious, hardcore relationship. Until you've seen that woman naked, there are no gifts. Until you know if she wears days of the week undies, there are no gifts. No flowers, no gifts. No trips. No plane tickets, no hotel rooms. I mean, if she cares to pay for a hotel room so you can make her feel dirty, that's fine, but you are not paying for them. Other rules the professor encourages you to follow if you want to successfully get more tail for less money, and there are many. Never let her call you a friend. Never, ever. The minute she says you're like a brother to me, you're going to be like a dead brother to her. She's never going to see you again. Get the hell out of there. You don't want to be like a brother to her. You want to be... Well, first of all, she's never going to have sex with her brother, okay? So just remember, that's the message that's being sent when she says that. Remember that women never say the word no. They communicate the concept of no in a variety of ways, like saying things like, that sounds good. We'll see. And the ever-popular, I'll try. No, really, I'll try. As in, would you like to go out with me this Friday night? I'm going to a great party. And she says, I'll try. No, really, I'll try. Now, that means no. But she's never going to say no. How about that woman you've been trying to go out with? You keep asking her, and she's always doing something. I mean, if you really want to, pop her like a zit, here's what you do. Just say, how about Friday? And she says, no, I'm busy. How about Saturday? No, I'm busy then, too. How about a week from Friday? I'm busy then, too. How about a week from Saturday? And just keep doing it until she finally says, no, goddammit, no! Are you getting the hint here? No! So that you don't waste any more time. You have to pop her like a zit. Absolutely true. But there are a million rules and principles of Leykis 101, and you will pick them up as we go. We do not date single mothers, guys. That's a given. You probably heard me refer to this on the program, but let me make that official and codify that for you for Leykis 101. Single women have already made one mistake, and there's some guy out there sending her a check every week paying for it, right? There's some guy out there paying the bill. Every time. Yeah, and here we are. I'm in Seattle. And for those of you listening in Akron, you may not know this already, but Seattle is the capital of the white single mother. I mean, in Seattle, every day is take your daughter to work day. You know what I'm saying? Every day of the week. You take your daughter to work until the father of your daughter shows up. That's the phrase they use, the father of my child. I was talking to the father of my child. Now, you know what that means? That's code, too. That means, here's a guy I don't have sex with anymore. He just sends me a check. Because otherwise he'd be called my boyfriend or my fiancé or my, and then those terms I really hate, my lover. I love that one. This is my lover, Bill. This is the man who undresses me at night and then does it to me doggy style. Dear, why couldn't you just say this is Bill? Well, no, I have to give you more information than you need. That's right. I was out and about in Seattle. I won't say where because I don't want to embarrass anybody, but it was take your daughter to work day. It was. And I just keep thinking, you want to hang a sign around. Little girl. Yeah? All it took was 2 drinks with the last guy, my mommy says. Stuff like that. Little kids are a warning sign, guys. That's why I say do not date single mothers. Yeah, just look at that kid and remember, there's one in your future. A little check. 52 weeks a year, 18 years. How many weeks is that? That's a lot of weeks. Think about that. That's about 900 weeks of pay. That's right. Are you prepared to do that? No. Single mothers made one mistake already. Some other guy's paying. You're not going to pay. Got it? Okay, always good to review on Leykis 101 because we have new students entering the classroom all the time. I am your professor. You may have questions for me. Some people hate the professor, get very angry. That's simply because they haven't been in the classroom long enough to understand the truth. They'll be happy to explain it to you. You may have questions about dating, marriage, how to avoid marriage. Dating equals porking. We had this conversation, by the way, in the office the other day, and I want to bring it out on the air. We were talking about the difference between dating and porking. Is there a difference? And yes, there is a difference. Even though we say dating equals porking, I want to clarify that and make sure we all understand, okay? Dating is porking with a pretense of actually paying attention to the other person, okay? Like, you went out to dinner with them, or you went to a movie with them, or, you went away with a weekend with them, or, you introduced them to your friends. And then you pork them. And then there's just porking. which is booty call, essentially. But in each case, parking is involved. All right? And for those of you new to the classroom, as you all know, this all came from women. Why do I say this? Hey, I got the message from women. It's like, I always tell you not to become friends with women because women always say, I don't want to have sex with you because you're my friend. And they want to ruin our friendship. It's the same thing about dating. And I've said this many times, but I think for people new to the classroom, it's important to reiterate this. That when we're talking about dating, women have said, for example, I'm going to dinner on Friday night, 8 o'clock. Yes, I know the place. Yes, I know the time. Yes, I know the person. But this is not a date. I would say if you have like a day and a time and a place, that is a date. But no, women have redefined the word dating. So what that means is this is a person I'm eating with, probably going to get him to pay the bill, but I'm not going to let him have sex with me. And I have no intention of ever having sex with him. So, quote, this is not a date. So, of course, when a woman says she's dating a man, it really means she's screwing him. And going out to dinner with him.